Okay, welcome back to our grade 9 maths lesson. This is Mrs. Ray, your grade 9 maths teacher. Okay, in our last lesson, we looked at perimeters and areas. In this lesson, we are going to look at volume and total surface area of three-dimensional figures. Now, what is volume? Volume is the amount of space that a three-dimensional figure can occupy or can take up. And the total surface area is the sum of all the areas of the faces of a three-dimensional figure. Let's look at an example. Okay, we are going to look at a cuboid. A cuboid is a three-dimensional figure whose faces are rectangular. We have a cuboid whose length is 8 centimeters, width is 5 centimeters, and the height of 16 centimeters. Okay, 16 centimeters. Now, how do we calculate the volume of a three-dimensional figure? Volume is equal to the area of base multiplied by the height. Okay, if we look at this cuboid or a rectangular prism, the base is a rectangle, and from our formulas that we have learned in grade 7 and grade 8, the area of a rectangle is length times width, okay, multiplied by the height. Now, we are going to substitute these values into the formula. Our length is 8, so we have 8 times width is 5 multiplied by the height, which is 16. Now, that gives us a total of 640 cubic centimeters. Now, we are going to look at the total surface area of the cuboid. Now, how do we calculate the total surface area? We know that the total surface area of a cuboid is the sum of all the areas of the faces of the three-dimensional figure. Now, if we look at this cube here, we can see that it has 6 faces, so the total surface area is the area of 6 faces. And that is equal to the area of 3 identical faces, as we can see from the cube. The top and the bottom are same. The front and the back are same. And the right and the left side are also the same. So that gives us area of the front face, which is 2 times the length times the height plus 2 times the top and the bottom, length times the width plus 2 times the right and the left side, which is 2 times the width times the height. Now, that is equal to 2 times length is 8 times the height is 16 plus 2 times the length is 8 times the width is 5 plus 2 times the width is 5 times 16. So, now we have the areas of the front and the back plus the areas of the top and the bottom plus the areas of the right and the left side. Okay, so for this one we have 2 times 8, which is 16 times 16 plus 2 times 40 plus 10 times 16. Now, let's look at 16 times 16. 16 times 16, we have 6, 6 36. Put down 6, carry 3. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. Put down 0. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. We add, that's 5. 256. So we have 256 plus 2 times 40 is 80. Plus 10 times 16 is 160. And that gives us a total of 496 square centimeters. Total surface area is always in square centimeters. Okay. Now, we have one more example in which we are going to calculate the volume and the total surface area of a cylinder. Okay, let's look at a cylinder. Okay. A cylinder is a three-dimensional figure who has two circular faces and a curved surface. Now, how do we calculate the volume? The volume is equal to the area of base multiplied by the height. So, the base is a circle, and we know that the area of a circle is pi r squared multiplied by the height. So, our volume is equal to pi r squared times height. Now, let's say if this has got a radius of 4 meters and a height of 8 meters, we can substitute these values into the formula to calculate the volume of a cylinder. Okay, so we have volume is equal to pi r squared times height. Pi is 3.14 times the radius we know is 4 meters. We have 4 times 4 multiplied by the height, which is 8 meters. That gives us a total of 3.14 times 16 multiplied by 8. Okay, I'll have to work out this on this side here. 3.14 times 16, that's 24 to 8, 18, 0, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 0. Okay, we have 50.24 multiplied by 8. Okay, so 8 times 4, we have 32, put down 2, carry 3. 8 times 2, 16, plus 3, 19, carry 1. 8 times 0 is 0 plus 1 is 1. 8 times 5 is 40. How many decimal places do we have? 1, 2. So we are going to move 2 places to the right. So our volume is 401.92 cubic meters. Now, that is the volume of our cylinder. We are going to now calculate the total surface area of the cylinder. So total surface area is equal to the area of the circles plus the curved surface. So the curved surface is equal to the circumference of the circle multiplied by the height. So we will have 2 times pi r squared for the 2 circular faces plus the curved surface, which is 2 pi r times the height. Now, we have 2 times 3.14 times radius 4 times 4 plus 2 times 3.14 times the radius 4 times the height 8. Then we calculate that. That should give us 100.48 centimeters, square centimeters plus 200.96 square centimeters, and that gives us a total of 301.44 square meters. Okay, that is the total surface area of a cylinder. Now, the total surface area is always in square units. Therefore, the total surface area of a cylinder is 301.44 square meters. Okay, that brings us to the end of our lesson. Hope you have learned something from the volume and total surface areas of three-dimensional figures. This is the end of volume and total surface area. In our next lesson, we are going to look at similar figures, which is still a topic on geometry. Thank you very much.